Hi, SMFers. Today I want to talk to you about your role in the Silent Majority Foundation. As you recall, the Silent Majority Foundation was started for, of, and by you, by we, the people. The Silent Majority Foundation stands to protect the rights that have been guaranteed through the Constitution of the United States. These are God given rights, they're irrefutable, and they are eternal. We're here to fight for those rights. So, what's your role? Well, we're taking on the litigation, the education, the advocacy. What are you doing? First, of course, you're donating. You're funding us. We're extremely grateful for that. You're praying for us. And you're supporting us. Through our education and our advocacy pieces, we're able to help you help yourselves. And fundamentally, that's the partnership that we've wanted to create. With that, for our mission to continue, we are going to continue requesting donations. In 2023, we're going to be rolling out a program for monthly donors. We're going to have various tiers. Those tiers will come with some benefits. Those benefits will include merchandise, and to the extent that's possible, we will work with our larger donors to ensure that we collaborate with them. Meaning, if you need some time with us, we'll make that time available. We're also working on collaborating with additional groups. For example, this past year in 2022, we co-counseled with Liberty Counsel. We've worked with Pacific Justice Institute. We've worked with Informed Choice of Washington. We have worked with the Family Policy Institute of Washington. And I'm certain there are other groups that I apologize that I've left off. We've co-counseled and we've shared resources with throughout 2022. We're constantly in communication with these groups to ensure that everybody's rights are protected. We've had the fortune of working with our friend, Mr. William Kirk, in Washington Gun Law, and his YouTube channel, which is extremely beneficial and educational for those who follow the Second Amendment. 2022 has been a blessed year for us. Our mission of protecting our rights, our Constitution, and God's rights is continuing to progress. It's continuing to grow. We know that in 2023, when it comes to specifically gun legislation, Governor Inslee and Attorney General Ferguson, as well as two senators, have already sponsored two bills that we know we're going to approach. We've also seen that there's a potential that the state of Washington may amend its constitution to ensure that there's a right to an abortion. We have additional issues related to the COVID-19 shot that's going to flow down either through work scope for those working for the state, to our children through the educational programs. And these are just a few of the issues that are confronting us. We absolutely need your continued support. As I mentioned, we're going to be pushing early on in the year for continued sustained monthly memberships. We're going to provide various level of tiers that have some benefits, and we ask that you continually support us through these monthly donors. As you know, every time we file a case, it generates a lot of excitement and encouragement. That's why we file these lawsuits, to show that someone is taking these battles to the court. But it's going to be through our education and advocacy and working with you and other like-minded groups that's really going to push the needle across, push the bow across the bow. That's what we're going to need to do. So as we continue to work with you, as we continue to harness your energy, as we continue to work with our attorneys, with our advocacy individuals, we're going to keep pushing the ball down the court. I assure you of that. I'm looking forward to what's happening in 2023. And again, we really appreciate your support in helping launch us. Now we ask that in 2023, you sustain us through providing monthly memberships. And again, we'll be rolling these programs out in the next few days. As we do so, please do what you can. We've done everything we can to ensure that we have a sufficient support team. We've brought on various contracting attorneys, paralegal staff. We've got folks working with our public relations to ensure our messaging is getting out there. As a nonprofit organization, We're doing everything we can to ensure that we have a financially viable future, but we're spending the money that we can to ensure that your rights are being fought for in the present day. God bless. Have a great day. Have a safe and happy new year. We'll be back soon.